Hey guys, what is going on? It's Jake, aka Parky1 here, and welcome to my 9th episode of my FIFA 16 career mode. And we've actually got another 6-game, actually no, it's a 5-game episode this time. And I'm just trying to push it along, considering that there's going to be less episodes a week. I'm trying to actually just push more games into your faces and try and continue the series in the same kind of speed time frame as I originally would have, doing it 3 times a week. Now, Crew's our first game, and they actually started the better side as Meret fails to catch a ball once again. He's genuinely a threat to us. But Jimmy Ryan hits the post there, and it was Devontae Cole who actually turned it in. But he actually took so long to realise that the goal was actually offside, and I don't even know why it took him so long. I tried to hint, I tried to make him turn around, but then he just carried on running. I don't even know what happened there, but Crew got that goal, and that's pretty much summed up my day on FIFA. That pretty much summed up the entire day. That style of goal was just happening non-stop. Joe world beaters, absolute bangers that you just can't stop at all. And oh my days, it didn't matter how good you played, there'd always be one of those to actually stop you. But Devontae Cole passed to Clayton Lewis, and Clayton Lewis is actually getting his debut today. I forgot to actually mention that. The 52 rated 18-year-old left winger. I decided to actually give him a chance in this game. Seems as quite a few of my players were actually unfit, and he seems to actually live up to what kind of standards I actually got him for. And he actually put us level just before the half, and obviously we went into half time at 1-1, right scoring for them and Clayton scoring for us. And what you don't actually see here is, as Sarcevic scores, before that, Clayton Lewis actually got the assist for this, so he was actually instrumental to everything in this game. There you go, there was his little pass. But yeah, a goal and an assist on his debut, you can't really argue with that, and Sarcevic was a really nice finish there. But here's Devontae Cole running into the box, and he hits the bar. And for some reason, my player can't actually get a touch on the ball. But Nick Houghton actually came on as a sub, but what a brilliant block by their defenders. And that was it. I thought I'd throw those chances in at the end. Obviously, you didn't really need to see them, but I thought I'd throw them in. And this is a brilliant thing. I actually asked the board for a bit of extra money. And, yeah, they've actually agreed. Well, actually, they didn't agree at that instance. I had to try twice, but I've actually got an extra £750,000 added to the transfer budget. So, honestly, those January transfer targets are definitely going to be mine. And that training session, I think 2 players went up because Gozzi went up on his first training session. Obviously, he's going to go up on his second because he actually goes up on both, if that makes any sense to you. But this game, I really struggled. Wigan Athletic, honestly, I don't know what it is about Wigan, but they are genuinely, I think, the best team in League One. And you'll see here, there's chances on chances, and Joe Davis just absolutely left his mark there and let him through, but Merritt came out with a brilliant save. A free kick was whipped in, but pretty poor header in that instance. And then I think it's Curtis Davis or Chris Davis or something. Anyway, they get a double chance there, and they really should have scored. And Ardalusi, just before the half, hits the bar. My defender tries so hard to try and keep the ball out, but there was no chance. At this point, I was getting dominated all the way through the first half. Wigan were absolutely running rampant on us. I don't think we had a single shot in the first half. Obviously, I actually didn't, because I would have actually put it in the video. But yeah, my defender couldn't do anything. And that was half-time. Just on the stroke of half-time, it's the 45th minute curse. That EA say that isn't really part of the scripting aspect of the game, but everyone knows it is. But yet again, another brilliant save from Merritt just at the start of the second half. But Bobby Grant gets played through it, and we're quite lucky because the keeper just pushes the ball straight towards Vaca, who came. I think he came on as a sub. I'm not sure whether he started the game or not. But yeah, the ball bounced to Vaca, and for some reason he takes a touch and then decides to shoot. And I honestly thought that he was just gonna not do it. And then that's what I was talking about in the Crew game. Perkins, that was his first goal of the season. I actually checked after this game. First goal of the season. And it was just one of those games where, like, they were just trying their best. Like, the EA was just trying its best just to make you not win. And it was just, that just epitomised the whole day. Like, I just couldn't really, like, compete, essentially. I know I beat Crew, and obviously I'm losing here, but it's like I just didn't feel like at my best. But honestly, I thought that was a penalty. Obviously, he got a bit of the ball, but he got a lot of really Campanzi there. But, yep, we ended up losing with Perkins and Davis scoring for them and Vaca scoring for us. But, yep, we're going into our third game now. And we're against the team that we actually thrashed in the Cup. I think either last episode or the episode before. But we're actually playing them in the league now. And, I was worried because these are actually third, I think. Because we play Wigan, who were in the playoff spots. I think they were sixth at the point I actually played them. And now we're playing third exactly the game later. And, oh no, I was worried. But Devante Cole, like, gets through there. Absolutely beats the keeper, but can't put it in the post. And Devante Cole tries the exact same run a couple minutes later, and Bentley carries on in shocking form and just pushes it into his own net. I don't even know what's wrong with that keeper. Like, I can't even wait up. Like, that keeper he's shocking. He's absolutely shocking. Considering he's one of the best rated keepers in League One, I don't know. But Southend actually tried to get themselves back into it as Coker passed it off to Deegan, but it's a brilliant save there. I don't know what was happening. Like, the camera was just glitching and just swapping like loads, and it kept swapping my player like whenever I was actually playing. So I don't know whether I'd had some like high gain speed selected or what, but I don't know. Everything just seemed a little bit quicker, and I couldn't really handle it. I mean, I went 1-0 up, and then Southend just clicked, and they started actually just attacking all the time. And here you go with Barnett, really lucky to actually come away with that one, because Moret actually pushed it onto the post. But Jimmy Ryan here with a free kick chance, and he hits the heads in the wall. Like, he's not been the best at free kicks recently, but I just want to point this out. Look at this. Like, the attacker's there in an illegal position, essentially, and I'm just going to speed it up. Right, I want to pass to the guy in the bottom of the screen, but EA wouldn't allow that. They made it pass straight to their attacker, and what did they go and do? 88 minutes and 45 seconds, they give me the EAs, and they just did everything in their power, like, to make Southend get a point in this game and not let me win. Like, you'll see it again. The player's clearly free. I aimed there, but it passed straight to their attacker, and I don't even know. But, oh my god, it was just one of those days where I just hated FIFA. But, yep, that meant we came away with a point. So we've actually won one, lost one, and drawn one in this episode so far. But we've got Bradford now, and luckily these were I think they were in a pretty poor position in the league. I think they were actually fighting against relegation or something like that. So, but I went out with my strong team just because I didn't feel confident at all against anyone. And I think they got Wes Thomas up front, so he's been around for a while and he's always pretty decent. So yeah, I was always on guard at this, like, for this game and the next game. But Wes Thomas actually created the first chances. He passed into Marshall, and I think it's Moret. I know Gogic actually played one game, but Jimmy Ryan. I said his free kicks have been a bit off recently, but you can't argue with that. I mean, he is literally the 50-50 man. But he comes into his own in these last two games in this episode, because like, I don't know what happened to him, but Bobby Grant actually hit the post there. But Jimmy Ryan, he just came into his own. Like, he became a brand new player. But talking about this chance, Murgy actually hits the ball into the keeper. Cole heads it. No, it's not Cole. It was Amiobi who heads it into the keeper afterwards. You'll see it here. So Murgy has a shot. Amiobi heads it. And then Jimmy Ryan's there to get his second of the game. Like, he's like a poacher for us. And then just before half time, the keepers in this game, they can either be brilliant or they can be terrible. And that in that instance, they were like Daniel Bentley from Southend. He actually pushed it into his own net. And he did that for two of the first half goals, so he's not really having a great game, is he? Like, he's essentially scored two own goals. But yeah, we went into the half-time break at 3-0 up. Jimmy Ryan's got 2 and Devontae Cole actually has 1 goal. But then I just kind of stopped. I don't know what happened. I mean, like, Bradford started actually attacking. I mean, they weren't brilliant. But Bobby Grant actually whips it in there, and Vaca was pretty unlucky. I mean, he got a lot of pacing on the ball, but he didn't actually get any direction. But then, of course, EA. Look at what happens here. So the player completely turns around rather than just kicking it out like I told him to. He kicks it into our player, and then directly from that corner, he whips it in, and what do you know? They score. EA was just against me in every single game today. They were just against me. Like, luckily I scored 3 goals in this game, because you can see there I actually just skipped the replay. I was so angry at this point. Like, I think that was like the 4th EA's goal in 4 games now. I'll admit not all of them are EA's, but like quite a lot of them recently have been just in this episode. But in the final game of this episode, we're actually playing Millwall, and Millwall are actually in the actually the FA Cup. So I was really up for this, because considering that I'm in all 3 cups and the league still, like, I was really pushing to try and keep this spot. I mean, I don't put like a full strength squad out, but I don't put like a weak squad. And Sarcevic actually gets the first chance. Brilliant clearance off the line, but what do they go and do? They chest it back to, I think that's Sarcevic or Ball. Yeah, it's Sarcevic. And he plays it back through to Vimara Sanogo, and Sanogo was actually clinical this game. Like, albeit he missed the first chance, which was cleared off the line, but then he just made it back with that. And yep, 45th minute goal. So we were actually doing the EA's to EA this time. Like, in this game, I think I turned the scripts. But straight after the second half, Jed Wallace actually has a free kick. Upson wins a brilliant header, but Gogic actually just catches it. That's something that Merritt can't do, so I was really happy that Gogic actually caught the ball. But that, you just saw it again. Vimara Sanogo, he was on fire this game. That's his 2nd goal of the game. I don't think he's actually scored before this game, but he was absolutely brilliant. I mean, David Ball with a brilliant run. He stops his run, cuts back across, plays the ball through. What a brilliant first touch by Vimara Sanogo, and he actually finesses it with the wrong foot, but it still goes in. And yet again, what do we go and do? Stupid mistake, and yep, EA got me again. Because oh my days. Right, just to talk you through this one. What actually happened was, we passed the ball out, but our player didn't actually take a step towards the ball. Then they passed it in, and for some reason, it clipped off my defender and went straight into the top corner. I don't know how it happened, but it did. It's EA, innit? This is just a rant episode, honestly. Like, it's a rant episode with gameplay in the background. But yeah, Jimmy Ryan actually came off the bench because I was really tired with Murgia. I really couldn't deal with him. I think it was Murgia in this game, but yeah, Jimmy Ryan came off the bench. That was his first inclusion, and he actually scored a goal. Then he scored that belter. Like, this is what I mean. Like, what's that? 4 goals in 2 games? Like, he was actually ridiculous. Like, he just turned his jets on. Like, I don't even know what happened with him. But yeah, then this chance arose, and I was in a tricky dilemma because we got a 90th minute penalty. Like, whilst 4-1 up, David Ball gets taken down, but we got 2 players on a hat trick at the moment. We got Vimara Sanogo, who did it first, and we had Ryan, who came off the bench. But I thought, considering Sanogo hadn't really scored for the club, I gave it to Sanogo. He belted it just underneath the bar, and he got his hat trick. Vimara Sanogo got a hat-trick in the Emirates FA Cup, and he's actually the top goal scorer in the FA Cup so far. He's actually brilliant. I mean, it's only the 2nd round, but he's actually got 3 goals in the FA Cup. But yep, that means we won the game 5-1, and you'll see here that it was deemed as a McLaughlin own goal. There we go. But yeah, that's just rant episode over. All I've got to say now is leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for future content, and you know what, guys. See you later.